everybody wants to watch.
I would love to see that one. Look, I love the story. I've always said that. I love the story, and if those two get matched up, if they finally get matched up, maybe an Ultimate Fighter season between those two, with all the bad blood and the former friendship and everything else, man, I would watch. And I don't really watch the Ultimate Fighter anymore. I don't know if I watched the Ultimate Fighter when I coached it. So I would definitely watch if they did Masvidal versus Covington.
Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. If you could make a pick today, who would you choose?
Oh, man, I'm going for George. But, man, if he's not working as wrestler, different transitions to get off from bottom, George is going to be in for a rude night. Remember, Colby Covington, I believe he's an all-American wrestler, so he knows how to ride people, which is, he could do that to Kamaru Usman because he's an also wrestler. But it's just the simple fact that he's fighting Jorge Masvidal. I think he's gonna shoot him for a double right away. And for Masvidal, he's gonna have to go for broke, man. I think you take those same chances with those flying knees, a lot of that blitz stuff, because when Kobe stays on that leg, man, he's like a dog on that bone.
I really don't know. I always back the wrestlers, but with Masvidal, he surprises you like the same way he did with the Ben Askren fight. So. The Darren Till fight. He beats guys bigger than him. He beats guys who are supposed to be better on paper in terms of like one specific department. So I don't really know which way that's going to go. We know Colby Covington, he can take a shot. We know he's durable. We know he pushes forward. He can throw. Might not be the cleanest like Masvidal's type of combinations, but that wrestling is an equalizer. And if he could stifle the fight and make it a tough one, a gritty one for Masvidal, I can see him getting Masvidal tired, but then I can see Masvidal catching him as well. And I think he's got quick hands. He's going to have to be able to use that. At the same time, he's going to be able to use his footwork, stay in the center of the octagon, and not let Colby Covington push him against the cage for 25 minutes or less. So I don't know who's going to win. I like both guys. I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of the shtick of Covington. I think it's got a lot of people to tune in to watch him fight. And the guy can fight. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about him. He can fight. Masvidal, you can say what you want about him. The guy can fight. So at the end of the day, I think we're going to have two really good opponents getting in there and mixing it up, and I think the fans are going to be the ones that win.
I love both those guys. I love how fired up they get fans. They are just such gravitating personalities, and they're also polarizing personalities. Like there's people that just hate one and hate the other, and so seeing characters and seeing fighters like that face off, match stylistically, like I don't see this being any other fight than them going the distance that we are and just punching each other until one of them goes down. Like as a fight fan, that's a fight I look forward to. I'm a fan of both those guys, and Masvidal is like one of my all-time favorites. I love watching him fight, and so it's gonna be one hell of a fight.
I mean, they both seem to know a lot about each other. Jorge's going to try to strike with him, and he's coming back from, a tough fight for him. So he could be stronger than ever. And, his mental game is always so strong. So I don't know if it matters if either one of them get in each other's heads. If Colby can get a takedown and lay on him, but I know Jorge's been working on his grappling. And I know Jorge's the better striker of the two. So, I'm rooting for Jorge Masvidal.
I don't know. I'm very excited to see how that fight plays out. I think Jorge has more of that little more power in his shots. You don't really see Jorge gas out. Colby's got an insane gas tank. He's constantly putting on the pressure. That fight to me is like all the other fights, a coin flip. I have no idea how it's going to play out, but I'm excited for that one. The bad blood makes it more interesting.
Main event at UFC 272. It was just announced it's going to be Jorge Masvidal versus Colby Covington. What do you make of that matchup, and who do you think wins that?
Oh man, I'm not gonna pick a winner on that one. I always my picks are biased anyways. I always pick who I kind of want to win and everything.
Well, who do you want to win?
That's just a great. I don't want neither of them to hurt each other. That's all I got to say. I kind of like them. I do like them both. I don't kind of like them both. I like them both. I might kind of be pulling for one of them more than the other, you know. But I don't know. I don't know who's going to win that one, but I do know that is an amazing fight. You know, it could be one of those fights that's just the greatest fights of all time. You know, it's just like it's been brewing for a long time. And here's the thing is, like, when you go into that fight, you have to try to hurt the other person. And that's not like unless if you're like real fucked up in your head, that's not a psychologically fun thing to do, to just want to hurt the person constantly. Just visualize yourself constantly hurting them. Why not take these two dudes that have all this shit talking and make them hurt each other versus some guys that like each other? You know what I mean? They already hate each other. It's killing two birds with one stone. You see what I'm saying? It's like, why not match them up? They both kind of hate each other, and they got to hurt somebody. That's what they do for a living. They hurt people. Masvidal hurts people, and Colby hurts people. How about, since they don't like each other, we make them hurt each other? You know, bam, the perfect equation.